Hey, welcome back to episode 6 of the Friendly Fire podcast. I'm Derek.
I'm Eric.
Episode 6, man.
Episode 6, buddy. We're here for it.
We're here. What do you think about that?
I'm excited to be here. Having fun with it.
Yeah.
We're staying consistent, which notoriously we're not always the best at. So staying consistent. We're posting reels every day. You guys are viewing our content and things like that, which we super appreciate. It helps us out. Do me a favor though, if you see it, just double tap real quick, give it a like. You don't have to. I mean, that'd be cool if you shared it and things like that. But I'm not going to ask you to share everything we post or whatever. But if you're scrolling Facebook or YouTube Shorts or TikTok and you see one of our reels or shorts or TikToks or whatever, just double tap it and keep on scrolling. That'd be great. That would help us out tremendously to boost the algorithm for our content and things like that. So,
and you know how much consistency means to me?
Consistency is a lot for everybody.
Well, I'm just going to say this. For everyone that's seen me today and seen how I was today, you're welcome, because I made it here.
I made it here. He had a day today.
I did have a day today.
And I tried to get a little information out of him before we started this podcast, and he didn't tell me what he said. Save it for the podcast. I said, okay, that's fair enough. And that's fair because
I want a genuine reaction.
We like genuine reactions on here. So just like last week with the emails, I slept on those for 5 days before we recorded, and I read them out loud, and
it bugged the absolute crap out of me, because all he told me was, we got emails.
Yeah.
Wouldn't tell me who,
no information,
or what.
You tried guessing too.
I did, but I did guess someone's name right. But you still told me I was wrong.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't want to give anything. Because then I didn't want you to be like, okay, it's from him, so now this is probably what it's about. So I didn't want you to do any of that. So tell us about your day, man. How did the golf outing go? He went on a golf outing for work. He's still got his golf shirt and hat on.
Yep, sure do. I was pretty excited about this golf shirt, but I'm more excited about the golf hat, and I don't know why.
It's a sick hat, honestly.
Honestly,
I'm bummed you didn't get me one, or at least message me and be like, hey, if I buy this, will you pay me back or something? I would have been like, yeah.
Dude, I wanted... So
it's a sick hat.
You know the shirt that won today at the tournament? So they did a drawing off of the best dressed.
Yeah.
So the best team dressed people there all had different Ninja Turtle golf shirts on, and they all had the names, and it was cool as hell.
That is really
cool. Look like turtle shells.
Yeah, that is really cool.
But the guy that won the best looking shirt there was a white shirt with little pink pigs all over it. Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, that's not even like, there was Bigfoot. There was a Bigfoot shirt there. There was all sorts. There was a one that looked like a bunch of golf balls, but when you got really close to it, it was a woman's ass everywhere on it.
Oh,
that was hilarious.
I thought you were going to say wieners.
No.
I've seen shirts like that. But how did you do personally? How did the golf outing go for you though?
Let me start here. I got a golf ball. It was a neon green. It was a neon green golf ball, and 3 guys signed their initials on this ball, because I was like, I'm going to have one ball all day long. That's all I'm going to need. And they said, no, you're not. And I said, okay, well, what makes you think that? And they said, well, you're a first time golfer, right? And I said, yeah, and they, one of my buddies signed his name, and he looks at me and goes, if this ball is used on every hole and you bring it back after the 18th hole and you still have this ball, I'll give you $20. I said, bet. Shook his hand. First hole. I smacked that ball so hard, it went into the woods.
There you go.
Lost it. 10 minutes after the whole conversation, I had to call him because he was in a different group on the other side of the golf course. I was like, I lost that ball already. But no. Let me tell you a story. Okay. We all met at a certain place because we were all going to carpool together. The teams were.
Okay.
And one guy showed up, one extra than we had room for in a truck. And I decided that I was going to ride with him. He volunteered to drive. And I was like, okay, I'll ride with you since you don't have anyone with you. Chris, not the Chris that we normally mention on here. Chris. This is a whole different Chris. But I told you this morning I was going to air you out. And here it is, bud. So he failed to mention before we took off
Okay.
that I should have taken my truck and he should have rode with me.
Okay.
Not for anything crazy, but 3 things.
Okay.
His truck is a newer F-150.
Okay.
It's governed at 81 miles an hour.
Okay. Not bad. Weird. You don't hear of many personal vehicles governed.
Right. Second,
Was it a work truck before he bought it?
well, it come from Canada.
Oh, so he has to. I know when I hauled cars, I know a place that will transfer all that over for him.
So, like, okay.
We used to, and RJ, if you're watching this, he can vouch. We used to take cars there all the time, every day, and then bring cars they finished back. And because like sometimes it's in like kilometers and things like that, they have to change it all. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense that it came from Canada. And
Secondly, the radio, he has Sirius XM, and he told me that the radio will only play certain stations, the only stations that don't use cuss words or any kind of profanity.
Okay,
So you get like 6 stations out of the 600 channels that's on that Sirius XM provides.
That's fair.
And the third thing is his volume only goes up to 14.
You weren't going too far, so those are all pretty minute things.
Right, but he also says that he doesn't think about any of that when he doesn't drive the truck. I mean, he's got 3 of the same trucks.
Okay.
He's got a red and a white and a blue one.
Okay.
Anyways, the one thing that he said that is the problem with it is it only has 1 key fob, and that it's called like an M key or something like that, and he's got to get it fixed, and the only way to fix it is to get the 2nd key fob.
Okay.
So that's how you fix that problem. But moving on to golf course stuff. Once we got there, we made that bet with the golf ball. We moved on to the first part of it. We took a shot of, I think it was Sasquatch or something like that. I don't know. It was like a moonshine. It was in a little jar, but we all took a shot of it. That's where we started at 8:30 this morning.
Okay.
With shots.
Okay.
I got from there 1 beer in, and that got me buzzed.
Big drinker.
Not a big drinker. Buzzed off the first beer. I know. Anyways, I was like, okay. So I waited a little bit. I was like, because we can't get drunk at 9 a.m, you know?
It's Saturday.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't drink at all. I have a golf outing coming up at work, and I've probably had 10 people at work ask me if I'm going, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll go. I don't golf. And I tell them, like, I don't golf. And they're like, most people don't golf. They just go for the free drinks. I'm like, I don't drink either. And they're like, oh. I'm like, well, they have really good food. I'm like, now we're talking. That's why I'm there. And I heard they give out good prizes. So the prizes and like they have like the good food or whatever. Good enough for me. I'll drive around the golf carts with an air horn or something.
so
Yeah.
My second beer, after waiting like an hour in between, I went from not being buzzed anymore
Yeah.
after I finished that second beer to being shit-faced. I was drunk.
I believe it.
But my game got better. Not when I was shit-faced. Just after I was buzzed. After the first beer, I was able to drive a ball, and the farthest I drove a ball today was 200 yards.
When's the last time you golfed?
Today.
That's the first and only time you've ever golfed?
Other than when
I didn't mean the last time as in today, douchebag.
No.
Before today, you've never golfed. Is what I'm
Other
asking.
than Top Golf?
Like you've never actually played like golf
No.
at a golf course? Well, I'm just asking.
No, I've never.
You know what? We're 8 minutes into this podcast. I'm going to punch him right in his mouth. I was only asking, bro. I didn't know if you've ever golfed. I said, when's the last time you golfed? Today. Oh,
that was it.
I understand you golfed today.
That answers both of your questions.
Okay. Anyway. So I do have a couple videos. I think I have one video and a picture, maybe a couple videos. I'm not sure, but I'll post them in here. So I'll probably post them when he's talking about the stories from golf, and then you can watch them while I'm doing that. But that's if you're watching, by the way. If not, you're probably on YouTube, I guess, or on Spotify.
So they've got a video of me trying to tee off.
Yeah.
and there was a group that followed us. There was a group that followed us up and said, "Hey, we think you dropped your ball." And I was like, "I don't think so." And I was still a little inebriated at this point. And they said, "We think you dropped your ball." I said, "No, I don't think we did." And he goes, "Well, here, take this." He's like, "Anyways, if you just lose it, just smack it and lose it if you want. We don't care. We just found it. We figured it was yours." So I said, "Okay." And then Eric,
Yep. Other Eric.
yep,
Not me.
not this Eric, other Eric that I was with today, said, "Oh yeah, man, just hit it. It's a really expensive ball." He's like, "You could keep it," or he's like, "You could lose it." And I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna lose it." So I set it up, went to tee off, and I didn't know there were such things called a dust ball.
Exploding ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and the group behind us, which we didn't know, they recorded it and they sent it to us.
Here's the video.
That's like a minute.
No, I cut it down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Already?
Yes.
Oh,
I've had the video for a while.
I didn't know that.
Do you think I'm going to let you go off on a golf outing knowing that I know you don't know how to golf and not? I messaged more than one person and I said, "Hey, send me anything you have of Derek today. Anything embarrassing. I want him missing balls, whatever it is." I'm disappointed with the lack of what I got.
Yeah.
But Nick sent me a couple. Message Eric. He didn't send me. He didn't respond. Thanks, Eric. If you're watching this, I really appreciate you responding to me when I message you.
Well, he didn't really. I didn't even see him have his phone out, which is really refreshing.
Him really early,
huh?
I feel like I still haven't, and it's 9:15 at night.
And he still hasn't even responded.
Eric, let's have a talk, man.
Oh man,
when I message you, buddy, when you work with the co-host of, I think we're top 9 now.
Oh,
I think we're number 9 podcast in the world. Joe Rogan, we're on our way.
We're coming after you, bud.
Watch out, because I'll beat you up too if I saw you. Just kidding.
That's some big talk.
He would kill me. So yeah, just message me back when I message you. Anyway, we're rambling. Go ahead.
Anyways, there at the end, we got around to getting these carts. The cart girls actually drove up right after I hit that dust ball, and they was like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And since I was drunk and I didn't even know what just happened other than blue dust was everywhere, I was like,
I destroyed that ball.
Yeah, I was like, I put too much power behind my swing. I said, I got to bring it down a couple notches and re-hit again. And he was like, "Oh my God, you can explode a ball when you hit it." And I don't know if they actually knew or if they were just in on it.
They're probably just messing with you.
But everyone
looked at you and they're like,
everybody had a lot of fun playing against me today.
I'm sure they did.
Not against me. We had a really good time. But I'm saying, like, they had a lot of fun messing with me because I didn't know anything.
I understand.
But we played a game called, so our game, we were doing best ball.
Okay.
Which best ball is whoever, out of the 4 people on your team, whoever shoots the farthest and is in distance of where you want to be, you all go from that spot. You just drop your ball there.
Okay.
So I only was able to make it 2 holes where I was able to help my team out with where we put our balls at.
Gotcha.
And from here on out, they want me to go again just because I'm really good in the sand bunkers because they cannot get the ball out of a sand bunker. And these guys golf way more than I have ever done. And I just they gave me a club and said, "Get this ball on the green."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay." And I smacked that and it jumped up onto the green and landed within, 2 or 3 feet from the hole. And they was all like, "Yeah," and stuff like that. But every time we seen the cart girls, we took a shot of Crown Apple. And I think that is what sent me over.
That sounds like a terrible day, dude. That doesn't sound fun at all to me. Only because, like, It's hot. Well, it's hot. It was hot today. I know you didn't think it was. I thought it was.
No, listen. I don't know if it did it here, but it rained.
Well, yeah,
It rained half of the day while we were gone. I was completely soaking wet today.
I think that makes it worse though when it's hot out already because then humidity.
The wind was crazy, whipping around.
Well, yeah.
When I was so wet. Everything on my body was soaked.
We're going in August, and I hope it pours down rain.
Yeah,
it's gonna suck.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because I'm
gonna hate it. When it's a Friday,
when it did dry up,
yeah,
it was really nice. I mean, most of like where we went, most of it is pretty shaded for the most part. Like all the tee boxes that you hit from, they're really. I mean, they're really shaded. I mean, it was nice breeze throughout the whole entire course. The course was beautiful. Everything about the place was pretty cool. I mean, honestly, it's my first time going to a country club to golf. So, I mean, I'm going to have zero expectations because I don't know what to expect. But, I mean, it was cool. But on the way home, I mean, they had good door prizes and stuff because at the end of it.
Did you win anything?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you win?
I won a meat thermometer and a meat probe. So it's like the little, I don't know, it looks like a handgun, and you click a button and a laser shoots out and it hits your meat.
Did you get anything for cooking?
No, I didn't. I got that. I got the meat probe and I got the laser thermometer thing.
Right. Did you also get anything for cooking or barbecuing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Are you still drunk or what's going on here?
No.
Gotcha.
And also, I had a DD today. So I didn't do any driving while I was intoxicated, for anyone that is wondering.
He's already not a very good driver when he's not intoxicated, so I can imagine him driving while he is intoxicated.
That's not true at all.
Gotcha.
I'm a very safe driver.
Cool.
How was your day?
I didn't do much today. At all. We restarted Yellowstone, and which I'm really excited about because we're going through, like I said a couple weeks ago, we're going through the Yellowstone universe, if you will. We've watched and I've seen Yellowstone before, but we watched the 1883, the 1923, whatever, and then now we're watching Yellowstone, so we can start Dutton Ranch, which I heard is really good. And I'm trying to avoid clips of it, but I keep seeing them left and right. So
I haven't seen any of them.
I've seen a bunch, and it sucks because then like I'll watch them. And then then my algorithm just shows me a bunch more, and it's like, so I already know like a bunch of what goes on. But
you're doing it to yourself then.
Yeah, I am. It's my fault.
Also,
I love Taylor Sheridan. So,
but have you? And I've been listening to him for a while. And I think I showed you at least one song, but 49 Winchester just dropped a new album.
I didn't know that.
I listened to most of it on the way over here, and
they have something.
It's pretty solid.
Damn, darling. That's those guys, right? Yeah, it is.
It might be.
It is.
I don't know what song that is.
It's called Damn, Darling. Hey, Derek.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, man, do you hate mowing your lawn?
Do you hate plowing your snow?
Do you hate trimming your weeds?
If any of those things are true,
then give Manly Plow and Lawn Service a call.
He'll whack your weeds off.
He'll trim your bushes.
He'll plow your drive.
He'll even shovel and salt. Get a hold of Manly Plow and Lawn Service today.
So, you remember when I told my homemade cereal thing last week?
Yeah.
Did you see how many people on our comment section?
Yeah. A lot of people were judging me for calling it disgusting.
Yeah.
That's fair. I accept that. That's just my opinion.
Also, I have a new one. After somebody watched the videos, after someone watched the podcast, they got a hold of me and said, try this. And what this was graham crackers, cinnamon graham crackers. It doesn't matter. Graham crackers, crush them up, put them in milk.
Okay.
Eat it.
Okay.
I tried it.
That sounds better than bread.
I tried it. Actually, I used Teddy Grahams.
They already have a Teddy Graham cereal.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I use, I don't know.
Something similar anyway.
I use Teddy Graham cereal, and I put a little bit of milk in that, and it was good.
Yeah, sounds good.
It was good.
Speaking of videos from last week, I need to clear something up. The pet peeve of the people walking on their tiptoes. Apparently, that's linked to autism. I didn't know that, and I caught some flack on YouTube for that. A few people commented on there, and then we got the comment on Facebook, and it made me feel like a total piece of crap right off the rip, because I'm just like, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was, I mean, I didn't think it was a condition. I thought people just walked goofy.
And it's just because some people's got a tad bit of autism.
Yeah, and my first thought was, we've both got a tad bit of autism. I feel like I don't walk on my tiptoes, so
I don't think you can.
I know, yeah, dude, my toes would break. But you're too top heavy as well, just from the neck up. I'm too top heavy in general, so I mean, there ain't no way either of us are walking on our tiptoes. I don't think gravity would let us walk on our tiptoes.
My forehead would just make me.
Oh yeah, dude, you Humpty Dumpty, you'd have a great fall for sure. So yeah, I'm not against autism. Whatever, I wasn't making fun of autism. I didn't even know that was linked to that. So don't come after me or do if you want to. It really doesn't matter a whole lot to me. I know how I meant it. So if you get offended by that or anything else I say, then I don't care much for the most part. I try not to say anything too off the wall. We all have opinions on things.
You want to talk about off the wall stuff?
What?
Do you remember when we went to the Columbus Zoo?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
In the wave pool, yeah. You don't have to ask me. I know. Dude, I still think I have nightmares about that sometimes. We went down to the Columbus Zoo. I'll tell the story. So just so you don't paint it too bad of a picture. Went down to the Columbus Zoo, and big group of us. And it was, what holiday was it? Was it the 4th of July?
Yeah, it was.
It was a big holiday. I think it was 4th of July. So it was super hot. We rent like a bodega. And a bunch of us are in there, actually more than they allowed in the bodega. But we had a solid group of 10 or 15.
Yeah,
and a lot of like kiddie rides and things like that. They have a really nice water park down there at the Columbus Zoo in Ohio. And they have like a lazy river we spent a lot of time on. And then they also have a huge wave pool.
Which he was most excited
about. I love the wave pool. And I don't know why, because it's just water just going up and down. It's a really good time. Well, at least I thought it was a really good time. Well, I don't know what happened. And I already have a natural fear of water, like the ocean. Like maybe not a fear, but a respect. Like, you won't catch me on a cruise ship, and if you do, I don't know, maybe I've got 3 months to live and I'm just living reckless. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of like water especially when I can't see land anymore. I felt like I couldn't see land that day in the wave pool. We were just having a good time. I think we were leaving. We were getting ready. We were trying to leave, and we were getting towards the end, and we were on our way out, and the wave started. And I don't know if they turned it up or what, dude, but it like sucked me under, bro. It was tossing me around like a rag doll.
You looked like a giant fucking tumbleweed.
Dude, I did. And people are watching. People are like trying to be helpful. He's over here just laughing. Who else was right there with us? Ethan. And I could not stand up. Like, I kept trying to stand up. I'd get up, and then it just knocked me right back over. And then my swim trunks are falling down.
No, they were going straight up. It looked like you had a thong on at one.
Well, but they also fell down, because I remember, because there was a little girl. There was a little girl and her mom, and like,
she's okay, by the way.
Stop. And the mom was like, hey, she's like, just sit down and wait till the wave stop. And I'm like, no, I got this. I did not have it. Those waves tore me up, dude. I was like fighting for my life until the wave shut off.
And all I could do was laugh the entire time. I tried. I didn't know what to do to help him, but every time the waves would hit him and they would come back, he'd wipe his face just enough.
Yeah, I couldn't see, because the chlorine. Oh my God, chlorine and people's piss. I'll just burning my eyeballs while I'm trying to hold my pants up with one hand, stand up with the other hand, and like stay standing. And then I'd finally get stand up, wipe my eyes, back under. It just sweeps me right back, bro. And you know what? I don't know if I'll ever go in a wave pool again. And that's a huge bummer for me. That messed me up, dude. You know what? That traumatized me. And I don't.
You want to go after them for damages?
I don't, because I probably damaged them. Probably damaged the base. You know, bro, I was like a grenade in that thing. Bro, it was rolling me around, bro. That was terrible, dude. They're probably gonna come after me for damage. They're probably gonna be go picture me at the entrance of the Columbus. Like, don't let him in the water park. Way full under construction till 2028. Jeez, oh, peace, dude. That was terrible, bro. And I'm talking, there's probably 300 people right there.
The wrecking ball roll around,
bro. Dude, it was terrible. That was very traumatizing for me. But yeah, and that was a crazy story. We haven't been back since.
I remember I walked around barefooted because I've normally done that. I've been to Cedar Point to their Soak City or whatever it is, their water park, and you can walk around barefooted.
Not here,
dude.
Yeah, that was so hot.
I went home and I had like 3rd-degree burns on my feet.
Dude, they're concrete. Well, and it's at 4th of July. There are hundreds of people there. I mean, probably 1,000. Dude, it's a pretty good sized water park. So it was packed. But
you want to know one thing that irritated the hell out of me about that place? What? Do you remember when we bought drinks and came up to get into the water park and we had to throw all of our drinks away because we couldn't bring them in?
I think that's pretty common though.
But we bought them there.
I don't remember that.
We bought. So you bought.
I couldn't take my vape in, but I still got that through.
How'd you get that through?
I just put it in my pocket. Nobody checked me.
Really?
Well, it was like this little 15-year-old kid. What's he going to do? Start checking my pockets? He probably looked at me and he's like, this dude's about to do some damage to the wave. Fool, I'm not even touching him. There's just no way I'm even checking that, dude. Yeah, I just put it right in my pocket and walked right through. And they had like a metal detector and stuff. Probably because I had to turn sideways to go through it, so maybe he just didn't pick it up. Anyway, but yeah, that was a crazy story.
Like you through the wheelchair entrance.
Speaking of wild stories, we got an email from Steven. You know Steven?
Mm-hmm.
One of my longtime buddies, known him forever. Probably longer than I've known you, actually. He said, "Good morning, guys." He said, sorry. "Good morning, Eric, and my buttered sausage friend, Derek."
Buttered sausage.
Where's that? What it's doing? And here's the video of that. Here's the video of that.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing?
All right. Anyway, he said, "First off, I want to say you guys are killing it and I have yet to be disappointed by any episode." He said, "I have a question for Eric. My question is, do you have any good cabin stories? Maybe some four-wheeler ones?" And he put, what did he say? I said, "Love you guys. You're doing great. And here's a nice picture of me and Eric for the enjoyment." Here's that picture. I did not want to post that, but here it is. And that's a tough one. We look like thing 1, 2, 3, and 4. I really just hate that. So yeah. Me and a few buddy. What are you laughing about?
The picture.
The thing 1, 2, 3, and 4? Yeah, that's tough. If you don't make fun of yourself sometimes.
How did you get a onesie?
Don't focus on things.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't focus on things that are past you, that are above your head, buddy. That's above your pay grade. Knock it off. Me and a few buddies, we go up to a cabin.
It's the chair.
The chair is still squeaking in its side. Anyway, every year, me and a few buddies go up to a cabin up in Michigan, and we didn't go this year because one of the main guys that goes was leaving a Mexican restaurant and stepped off the curb, broke both of his ankles, like snapped them both, dude. Stepping off of a curb.
I mean, that's fair because
he had been drinking.
I believe that, but I rolled my ankle while I was laying in bed one night.
Well, that's what he rolled one, and then he tried to use his other foot to catch him, stabbed them both. So, Josh, if you're watching this, sorry about your ankles, buddy. I think they're all healed up now, but I think he's done riding. I don't know. I hope he's not. But I think he's going to get like a four-wheeler or something, or like whatever. So we didn't go this year. Hopefully we get to go next year. My first year going, I don't remember what kind of four-wheeler I had. It was tank though, and it scooted.
The Grizzly 700.
No, I never had a Grizzly.
You didn't?
Mm-mm. I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter what kind of 4-wheeler it was at all. I think it was a 750 or 800, whatever. But we were cruising around. We go up there to go mushroom hunting, but we spent a whole week up there. We don't mushroom hunt the whole time, and there's thousands of miles of trails up there, and it's in a secluded area, just a little cabin in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking no electricity, no running water. I mean, we're roughing it for a week, but like we get to sleep inside at least. So it's not all bad. We take a generator up there and we can run some things off of that. But we spend most of our time trail riding. So first we get there on whatever Sunday, and then Monday's our first full day. And we go out Monday morning to find mushrooms, and we're all whipping around and whatnot. We're having some fun. And they have like these little cutoffs like you're on a main road, but they have like these little cutoffs that like go up a hill and then down a hill. And I'm like, yeah, I can totally hit that. And I've ridden 4-wheelers, a good portion of my life. I know how to ride a 4-wheeler. Not that day. So I cut off on this, and I'm in the back of the pack, by the way. Trey's in front of me, actually, with his, and luckily he's got a little mirror on his. Nobody else has mirrors or anything. So if I'm in the back of the pack, I'm screwed if something happens. So I go up this little cutoff, and it was a little more steep than and I'm not a heights guy, so I got a little spooked. I get to the top of I crest this little cutoff, and I'm coming down, and I get a little spooky because there's some deep ruts. So I'm like, so I know it's going to jig me left and right. So I start freaking out, and my dumbass grabs the front brake. So I squeeze the front brake as hard as I can, and I just roll right over. And it's so slow motion. It just felt like it took 5 minutes, and I get air. I mean, I'm flying like Superman, and I land face down on this hard, ruddy dirt, dude. But then I roll, and I had enough time to do this. And then I roll, and I'm on my back, and I just watch as the 4-wheeler comes and lands on me. And it's a big 4-wheeler. It's a 750 or whatever. And it just lands right on my stomach. And broke like 2 ribs, I think it was 2 or 3 ribs. First day there, by the way. And luckily Trey saw that in his mirror. He saw me flip it because I imagine that was a feat. I wish I had a video from that.
Does you still have a picture of the bruise?
I don't know. I'd have to find it. If I do, I'll post it right here. But anyway, so he throws down his dirt bike and he runs back. He turns around. He throws down his dirt bike. He runs up and I'm like, I have no wind in me. I mean, it knocked everything out. So I'm just like, help me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk or anything. My glasses flew off. I wasn't wearing a helmet. And I bought a helmet like right after that. But I thought I was invincible. And so I'm just like, help me. And he's like, Trey's not a big guy.
Help me.
Trey's not a huge dude.
No, he's not.
So he's pretty small. Not like a dweeb or anything.
Was he able?
But I had to we both had to get the 4-wheeler off me because it's a heavy 4-wheeler. It's upside down on me. It's not right side up, so we had to roll it. I'm like pushing it off me, and he's like lifting. It's just me and him. Everybody else kept going because they didn't see. They had no idea what happened. They finally turned around at one point, but we got the 4-wheeler off me. I sat up. My shirt's like halfway up, dude. I don't even know what's going on. I'm feeling around like, what's that? It's like in a show or something like that, but like I'm feeling around for my glasses. I can't see a thing. And I'm having a real rough time.
Like that girl from Scooby-Doo every time.
Yeah. Velma. Yeah. I was like Velma looking for my glasses, and my 4-wheeler's back upright. It started up and everything. And I finally found my glasses, and I didn't realize at this point that I was really hurt until we get the 4-wheeler back, and everybody's back, and everybody's making sure everything's okay. And I get back on the 4-wheeler. And dude, I broke my ribs. First day on vacation, right? So I break my ribs, and then we go mushroom hunting. And I sat in, his dad was there, and I sat in his pickup truck or whoever's it was, and then I had somebody ride my 4-wheeler back to the cabin because it was a drive, and I think I laid in bed for like the next 2 days, which sucked for vacation. I mean, I got up to maybe sit around the fire or whatever, but I didn't do any. I did like a couple miles of riding that whole rest of that week. It was terrible. So that kind of sucked. But
Do Do you remember my cousin having that 4-wheeler out at the farm?
I remember I burnt my leg on that 4-wheeler.
Do you still have that scar?
No, I don't. I checked.
Wow. Yeah, you laid your thigh on the exhaust.
Yeah, that hurt, dude. I remember that. I remember that was one of the first injuries that got me out of school because I played it up like it was way worse than it was. It did look really bad.
It would look disgusting.
But I remember my parents had to take me to the hospital or whatever. And
it was like a 3rd-degree burn.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was a nasty burn. And it was probably about that big. And I got out of school for a couple of days because I played how bad it hurt. I mean, it did hurt, but I played it up like it was super, super bad. Life was so much easier back then. It's like, I'm thankful for where we're at now. You know, we have families and jobs and things like that. And I think we're doing pretty well with life, but man, I miss being a kid sometimes. Same. I miss only worrying about going to the pool or going to ride bikes or whatever. I wish that was our only thought when we woke up. Now it's like, now we have to coordinate to get together once a week to record this, which we don't mind, but it just,
even if you're drunk, we still make it happen.
It sucks that life goes from carefree, and it's almost like in an instant, to whatever. When did it hit you that life changed? Did you have a moment? Your first job or graduation, or when did it change for you from okay, I can no longer just only worry about riding bikes and going to the pool or whatever. Now, was there a defining moment, or was it or just gradually over time?
It was the first day of summer after we graduated.
What'd you do? Did you get right to it?
Yeah, I had a job.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it's crazy how it's crazy. I mean, and I don't think there should be one, but it's crazy how there's not a transition period. It's here's your degree. Good luck.
Well, I remember it was the night after graduation, and I remember staring up at the sky thinking, we're not in school no more.
Yeah. It's a really weird feeling. And I try to pass that down to kids now that hey, cherish it.
Yeah.
Because it's I would give a lot to go back and just not to go back because of school, but just change a few things, invest in Bitcoin and things like that. But no, all jokes aside, I wish I would have done school differently, and I wish I could go back and knowing what I know now and just fix that. But dude, because you get thrown right into life, and it's it's nonstop after that. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't you're
life is a Golden Glove boxer.
And especially, I mean, luckily we have families that we didn't just get thrown out into the world and say, you're on your own, good luck, for the most part. I had supportive parents and I went to college and things like that. I know you didn't, but I mean, you had a mom that wouldn't let you sink if it were that bad or whatever. So, we were blessed enough to have that, but I know people that aren't. I know people at 16, they're thrown out on the street and they're, hey, good luck in life. Mm-hmm. And that's a crappy way to get thrown out into there, man. Cause life's tough, dude. Life sucks, especially for men. I mean, it sucks for women too, for sure. But, yeah, life's not fair, but that's okay though. Life's all right.
Life is what you make it.
Life is what you make it. I hate complainers, man. I hate complainers. They just complain nonstop, especially when they know how to fix the issue. That's one of the worst things, man. That's a weird way to live. So if you're one of those people and you know that you are, just stop complaining, fix it. I don't know. It's a weird way. I mean, I'm sure you know people like that. It sucks to see for a while, but then after a while, it's all right. You've been complaining about the same thing for 3 years now. You know the solution. Let's get it done.
I feel like there's something more to that.
What do you mean?
That was oddly specific.
No, we're talking about how hard life is as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just know people who would just like nonstop complain about it. And it's like people who can complain about their jobs and things like that. And it's like, then get a new job, figure out a new skill.
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those complainers at one point.
I don't think you were. Well, was it like in that period where you didn't really talk much?
No, it was when I worked. No.
What job?
You when we didn't talk much is when you went to college.
Yeah.
But other than that, we talked. But it was when I was from Dexter era.
Well,
I was there 11 years.
But you did fix it, though.
I did, but I was scared too because I was there for 11 years.
You were, yeah.
I didn't know other. I mean, right out of high school, I get a factory job making $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
With no degree, and I was like, I'm killing it.
Yeah, you were. You did good.
Yeah.
You have a house. You got you're doing well. That's different though. I don't think of it because sure, like you can, like you had to go hit a couple stepping stones to get like where you're at now and things like that. And that's like my last job I complained about. My last job was terrible. But like I fixed it. I didn't work there very long, not because I'm not a good or hard worker, because I knew that I didn't like this job. And there's no sense in waking up every day and hating your life and hating what you do. So if you do that, change it. I mean, figure it out. It's really not, I mean, on your phone, you have the world at your hands. You can learn a new skill quickly. You can learn it on YouTube for the most part. Not everything you have to have a degree or certificate for. So like learn something new and go do it. I mean, you're an adult with free will.
Have you ever had to give up something to chase a dream? Did you like sacrifice something that you really wanted or had in order to make a dream a reality?
I don't think so. But like, I'm not a big dreamer, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm more of I know what I have to do. So I get it done. So I'm at a job now that I enjoy. I enjoy the
steps for yourself.
Yeah. I have a family that I know that I need to support or be helpful in supporting and things like that. And I'm lucky that I'm with a partner that, also has a very good career. So, I mean, it's okay, but I've not had to sacrifice anything. I mean, home time, I guess sometimes, but where I'm at now, I get plenty of home time. I didn't always, but now I do. So, I have a really good gig. I work with really good people. It's a really good company. They treat me very well. So I mean, my point in all this is you have free will. So use it. I mean, I'm not saying go out and quit your job. What is it, Saturday? Don't go in Monday and say, hey, I quit.
Without having a 5-step plan before.
Well, yeah. Figure out, like, get a different job and like have it secured. Learn a new skill first. Spend the next 6 months eating shit and learning what you need to do to better your situation. It's not hard to do. If you're stuck at a dead end factory job, or whatever type of job, and you're making $13 an hour and it's not enough for you to live, figure out a skill that you can go and take somewhere else and make more money. Or, I mean, even if it's not about money, figure out how to get out of that situation too. It's not hard to do. You have to be willing to spend the very short time to figure out how to do it. And once you figure out how to do it, put a plan of execution in there and get it done. I mean, it's all about free will and the willingness to get it done. So yeah, the segue to the free will thing. What is like the craziest way you've ever used free will? I posted this on our Facebook page and I got a couple of answers, but do you have any examples of that where like, so I'll give you my example and then maybe you can think of one, or if you already have one, then cool. My buddy David and I, which is Steven's brother, we woke up one day and we did not like our jobs. We didn't make very good money. And, he called me, and I remember this just like it was yesterday. And he called me and he's like, dude, do you hate your job? And I said, yeah. And he's like, me too. So like I'm not telling you to do this. Don't do this. It was stupid, but it was fun. We had a good time. We were young, no families or anything, nobody to support or anything, no animals or anything like that. And he said, all right, man, do you want to move? I said, I don't know. So we quit our jobs that day. We packed and we left that afternoon for Virginia. And we moved to Virginia. And we didn't stay very long, a few months, but we moved with another buddy of ours down there. And we had a great time. We had a great summer. I mean, we had money saved up from our jobs that we didn't like, and we went and blew it all. And we didn't have another job while we were down there. And we had a great time. And we came back home, and yeah, that was probably my biggest use of free will. I told my parents, hey, I'm out of here. And I just left that day. Yeah. You have any examples of that? Anytime you use, I mean, obviously like that crazy. That was a very dramatic experience.
So,
do you ever wake up one day and say, I'm going to go buy a new car, or whatever you want to do, because you're an adult and you can, and that's nice.
Mine is actually quitting a job also. Me and my fiance worked the same job in the little town just down the road here.
Yep.
And I tell you, I was working 16 hours a day. I was making $8.30 an hour.
Really?
Yeah. She was not making not a whole lot more than that, if that.
Yeah.
And she was a quality inspector, and I ran a tumbling area where we tumbled parts and then we dried them.
Hated it.
You're wet for 16 hours of the day, or you're getting burned by the burning tables.
And you're making crap money.
And then you ladle the pots of molten whatever is in the pots. And we were on first break, and I looked at her, and I was like, ooh,
what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that sounds terrible, dude. I don't blame you.
I really hate that my free will story is quitting a job. But at the same time,
I think that's important. And I think people will appreciate hearing that, because somebody out there listening to this right now, whether it's right now or a year from now, hate the job they're at.
Yeah, they might need this.
Hey, quit your job. They don't care about you, I promise. If you quit, they're gonna forget about you in a week, and they're gonna have a new worker in there probably 2 days after, and then you're just a number on a page. I mean, there are jobs that have the exception there, of course, but 99% of the jobs out there, they don't care. Like they're not sitting in their office like, oh, this employee is just like, the cream of the crop. We can't live without them. They don't care about you at all. They don't even probably know your name. So if you're that miserable, line up another job and quit your job. Nobody cares.
Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
We were sitting
Didn't mean to go on a little soapbox.
We were sitting there, and we sat at the same picnic table. It was just her and I.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at her. I said, I think I'm done. And she gave me this confused look, because that could mean a 1,000 different things.
Especially with you.
Yeah. So she looks at me with this confused look on her face, and she's like, done with what? And I said, let's just leave. And she's like, what do you mean leave? And I said, I'm going to quit. You can stay. I'll come back later and pick you up, but I need to get a different job, because 16 hours a day, $8.30 an hour, you get a $300 check at the end of the week.
That's after taxes. That's nuts.
Yeah, after taxes, $300.
There's no way.
Wasn't much at all.
There's no way.
So she's like, I could get a different job too. I'm like, you absolutely could.
Yeah.
I said, but I'm not going to make that decision for you. You have to make it yourself. I'm leaving. If you'd like to come with me, then come with me. We didn't go back in and tell them at all. We just got up from the picnic table. We walked over to my truck.
Yeah.
We left.
Good for you.
And we never went back. And we've done so well since then.
And you're doing fine.
Yeah.
So quit the job. That's the moral of this section right here. Change your life. If it needs changed and you hate waking up every morning on the week or weekend or whenever you work or whatever you do, and you hate yourself and you hate your life, change
Or
it.
you feel like you're just not going anywhere.
Change it. It's not hard to do. Learn a new skill, because I know that when you're not working, you're probably sitting and scrolling on your phone for 4 hours every night, or taking care of your kids, which is fine too, whatever. But sacrifice a little sleep after they go to bed. Hop on your phone, figure something out. It's not hard to do.
I did.
I mean, so I have a CDL, and I'm not telling you to go out and get a CDL. It's an acquired taste, and you have to be prepared for it.
That is no shit.
But I was, we have a thing called the trucker hotline, and I was the only one that called in on there. And at that point, there's probably 5, 6, 7 people on that hotline, and they all have CDLs, and they're making good money.
Do you remember? Hold on, I gotta say this. Do you remember? I'm sorry, I'm segueing off this. You remember? You weren't even on the phone, but Joel changed our group chat.
I was getting there. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you were telling?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Chris. Actually, he should be apologizing for interrupting me, but that's okay.
Sorry, Chris.
So I was the only one that didn't have a CDL, and the job I was making terrible money. I was probably making $300 a year, and this was 5 years ago. That's terrible money. Or $300 a week. Sorry, not year. And our buddy Joel, he changed my name he changed the group chat that we were in to truck drivers except for Eric or something like that.
6 truck drivers and a box truck driver.
Yeah, 6 truck drivers and Eric or something. Yeah, something along those lines. And that put a fire under me. Like, why don't I do that? I mean, because a couple of these guys were owner ops, which I eventually got into. And so I'm just like, I'm going to get a CDL. And luckily, the place I was working at the time, they offered to pay for me to get my CDL. And this is before you had to go to CDL school. So I studied. I sacrificed the time. I studied and I got my CDL. I failed my test the first time, failed my pre-trip because I did not study hard enough because I thought it was just going to be a breeze. No, pre-trip's no joke. So I studied extra hard and I went back a second time and I got my CDL. I quit there shortly afterwards and I became owner op, and it's all history from there. And I don't do the owner op thing anymore. It's a tough economy so if you're still an owner op, then good for you. But I don't do that anymore. And you had an experience with that too. So not to keep sounding like a broken record, but change your life if you want to change your life. It's not hard to do. It takes a little time, a little patience, and a little extra work. Put down your TikTok and your YouTube or whatever for a couple hours a day and figure it out. So, yeah. I don't know where
Here at the Friendly Fire Podcast, we like to spread positivity.
We like to spread positive. We want to help you. Yeah. I mean, and we're not experts. We don't have life figured out all the way.
No, we don't.
We're doing okay. Our families are still alive.
We're not doing great, but we're not doing bad.
Yeah.
But
we're just normal people, but we're smart enough to know that if we don't like something, we change it.
Right. Like, we made a podcast because we got sick and tired of not seeing each other.
Yeah. And a cool bonus would be if someday this led to, enough sponsors or enough viewership revenue or whatever to do even more stuff together. And honestly, just like we've said before, I think we're just going to help a bunch of people. Like, we're not too fancy. We don't need the crazy lifestyle. So I feel like we would do a lot of like the giveaways and things like that, which I would love to do soon. I want to get some more viewers though. Like maybe once we hit like 1,000 viewers or subscribers on YouTube, I'd like to set up like a little giveaway or something like that just to get the ball rolling there. But I want to do like the Weston Champlin, like the car giveaways and things like that. And that'd be kind of cool, man. So yeah,
and we wouldn't even have to give anything special away. We could just like give like that one single mom that's having trouble with her car. She doesn't have no one to fix it.
Yeah.
And we just buy her a used minivan or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be nothing fancy.
I would be so cool if we got to that level to where we could do something like that. Like, dude, I would do that left and right. I'd be calling Derek up and be like, hey, I just found this single mom or really struggling parent that, that's just really trying hard and they're not making it. And can I use the company, the podcast credit card to do this for them or whatever? And I see us as both doing that, honestly. I don't care about the money so much, It'd be cool to have enough to quit our 9 to 5 and travel around and help people out. That's good enough for me. And I know we sound like a broken record. We've said all this before, but that would just be really cool. You got anything else you want to talk about? Can they see that on the camera?
No, I don't think they can.
Albus.
There he is. Hi, buddy.
You should pick him up and put him in the camera.
No, because you're going to have 2 other dogs over here.
No. He wants to say hi.
I have the wrinkly dog on me.
Pick him up. Pick him up and bring him over here. Hey, this is my dog. His name's Albus. He's a Shar-Pei.
Mini Shar-Pei.
Mini Shar-Pei. He just had eye surgery because he had like the cherry eye and like where the eyelid was folding in and like irritating his eyes. That was messing him up pretty good. Come here, Albus. You want to see Dad?
He's been over here nudging me.
Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubby boy. This is my little boy. He's probably 8 months old or so. He's a good boy. He's a pistol. He's a nonstop type of boy. So yeah, this is Albus. He just wanted to say hi to everybody, and he probably has to go potty, so I'll probably do that here pretty quick. But yeah, so you're gonna go back down now? Yeah. All right. Let's go down over here. Sorry about that. He just wanted to say hi. You got anything else to talk about?
I don't really think I do.
Okay. Well,
What was you said you got a few comments about the free will thing.
oh yeah.
I know, and we segued way far with that.
We're still working on it. I just got a couple comments, nothing crazy.
I'm trying to rehydrate after today's festivities.
All right. So I asked, if anybody used free will. This person, I'm not, I don't want to say anybody's names, but they said they drove to Dayton, which is pretty far away. That's a few hours away, just to go to Buc-ee's to get a
Brisket sandwich.
brisket burrito.
Brisket burrito? They have brisket burrito?
I guess so.
Oh, no.
Another person said they drove to Windsor, Canada to get some poutine. You never had poutine.
I don't even know what that is.
I've only had it one time, and I had it with RJ when we went down to Texas. And it's like this little ball. It's like potatoes and sausage or something. Dude, it's so good. I don't remember what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know. It was really good, though. I remember that. And I remember I wanted some.
That was when you went down and seen Chevy.
Yeah. And then this person said they got up at 11 a.m. and nobody's home, so they're going to have ice cream for brunch. Hey, that's a good use of free will, especially like if you're an adult and you want to wake up and have at 11 a.m. I have a feeling for this person that's probably not too uncommon for them to wake up at 11 a.m. and eat ice cream, but hey, good for them. And then this person, they just went out and bought a Harley for their, I'm assuming, husband for retirement. That's cool. I mean, free will is cool, man. You should take advantage of it if you can. Don't put yourself into like crazy debt or like ruin your life over it, though. But if you got a couple extra bucks laying around or you got some extra time laying around, go take a trip.
But we use free will all the time.
Yeah.
Remember when I would call you and say, how long do you want to be in the vehicle?
Yeah, we do that, man. Yeah, he'll call me up on super early on Saturday mornings and, hey, I'm hungry. Okay.
You want to go east?
You want to
go west?
Yeah, and then we'll get in the car and then we'll drive hours away to go get
barbecue.
We're going to do that soon.
It's usually barbecue.
Can we do that soon?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go up to Brooklyn. I want to go back there.
Okay. I'm game.
He said game.
Game. What do you think I said?
I thought you said I'm gay.
Oh, you are. That's okay.
Gotcha.
It's Pride Month.
Didn't you say something yet about something about gay?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell that real quick. Then we're almost done. Sorry.
So we went to this campground. Me, my fiance, my buddy, which is the Marine that.
Gotcha. Yep.
Anyways,
Yeah.
His wife and kids, and we all tent camp. Perfect, Albus. Anyways, we all tent camp, and there was this couple.
Oh yeah, I remember the story. Go ahead.
That showed up.
Yep.
And they was in the tent that was no more than 15 yards from mine.
Right next to him. Yep.
It's in the middle of the night, and I'm laying in this tent, and I hear some weird things. Okay, I hear smacking sounds and all that stuff. I'm not making fun of anything here, but it was just a weird.
I think what he's trying to say is he heard gay sex and he's not sure how to process that. I'll go ahead and say that, dude, because you're taking about 10 years to segue around that.
Yeah, so
he heard two dudes smashing.
All right, here's a little tune inspired by one of the great legends of the Old West. Well, there once were two cowboys all alone out on the trail, and they discovered they could sleep with another male. Now they're having gay sex. Cowboy gay sex. Sodomy.
Yeah, I had to wake. Well, I mean, the only reason why I heard them is because I woke up in the middle of the night. I had to take a poop.
Gotcha.
And you have to walk across the campground to the outhouse. And
you should have went right outside their. You should have went right outside their tent and started like growling because of your shadow on their tent. You would have looked like a bear, dude. That would have been hilarious.
But I told
or like go outside the tent and start moaning or something like that. That'd been hilarious.
I told my buddy the next morning, and he's like, "Oh, I heard it too." And then he starts saying like really loudly while they're behind us because the one dude is on the picnic table, crying. Right in front of us, and we could see.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Happy Pride Month. Is it Pride Month?
It is Pride Month. I think
every month's Pride Month.
Yeah,
we love it.
Yeah, we love it. Anyways, they was crying, and they were just
sitting there crying.
It's just sitting there crying. And if you knew my buddy Cody,
probably some butthole ouchies, I imagine.
Probably some butthole ouchies.
Yikes. Probably sound like a Nerf ball when they were walking to the showers. Happy Pride Month. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, it was just a different experience with with what we had going on, because they at one point said I've never had anything that big before, and I'm like, okay, we need to pack this up.
They did pack it up.
Yeah, they did. They packed it up pretty good, I guess.
Yikes.
But it was a good joke, and then we kayaked and ran into them 3 or 4 different times during the whole day that we kayaked, and they stopped and talked to us every time. They were super cool people. If you guys find this,
you're watching this. I know you are.
If you're watching this, I'm not making fun of you. We had good laughs, so I had to get that out. I had to tell that story.
Enjoy your time too, you guys. We love it. Happy Pride Month again, if I haven't said that before yet. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Right here's our email address.
I can't get your dogs to leave me alone.
We don't hate gay people or anything.
I don't think you can say gay.
Huh?
Hi,
dude, we just said gay sex.
You said gay.
You also repeated it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Anyway, if you're offended, I'm sorry. We're not making fun. You love who you love. We don't care much. It doesn't affect us or our lives at all.
No.
So shoot us an email. Here's our email. Yeah. As always, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching episode 6. I hope you're here on episode 600. Sorry that we're stupid. We're a little goofy. We're goofy guys. And we talk about really dumb things. But that's okay. because apparently you like it. So
Some of them, I think, like it.
yeah, some don't, but that's okay too. Everybody has their own opinions and their own tastes.
Also,
Especially if you're campers up and you definitely have your own taste. Anyway, also what?
Also, it's still graduation season.
I haven't got a single one, dude.
I know.
Still graduate. If you have a graduate that you want to talk some crap about or congratulate and list their accolades, or you want us to give them a shout out, send us an email. Still, you know what? I'm not even going to shut it off. It's just been here the whole time. So
send us a picture of the graduate that you either want to talk crap about or, like he said, mention or shout out in good, positive manner, and we can post their graduation picture.
Yeah, we'll post a graduation picture too, or another embarrassing picture, whatever you want.
Yeah, baby pictures, not too crazy baby pictures.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I want to post pictures of kids on here. So actually, just don't send us pictures of your kids. That's a little weird. Maybe that might be weird.
It could be, but usually when someone's graduating, you have an embarrassing photo of them.
Yeah, I don't know that I feel comfortable just saving pictures of other people's kids' phone, like on pictures, like
don't send
pictures of other children on my phone. And then like somebody else goes through my phone, and they're like, "Why do you have a bunch of pictures of all these different kids?"
I didn't think about that. Don't send us pictures of your kids.
I don't want pictures of your kids, but if you have an embarrassing story or a good story, I'll read it. Have a good night. Or day or week. Have a good week. It's Saturday right now. I'm going to post this on Monday in the morning. Hopefully you're listening to it on Monday on the way to work or something like that. So you know what? Make this the week that if you hate something, change it.
And also make this the week that you use that free will.
Yeah. Go do something crazy.
Yeah. And then tell us about it. And
you don't have to find something that costs money. You can use free will for free. It is called free will.
You can go hiking.
I'm not going to.
You can go swimming.
I might do that. It's supposed to be hot this week.
It is supposed to be hot this week.
I'm not a fan of
You can go biking.
You can go biking.
There's all sorts of things that you could go climb a mountain.
Unless you live near us.
And then you can
walk a couple hills, though.
Yeah.
Go walk in a field. Somebody else's while they're farming.
Don't do that.
While they're driving a combine.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody's listening to this right now. You think somebody's still here? Listen. If you're still listening to this, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Put the word. Think of a word.
This is too long.
But this is too long in the comments. If you're still watching it right now, I want to see how many people are. Whatever platform this is on, put "this is too long" in the comments. I want to see how many people finish it out. So, thanks, guys. As always, have a good night. Like, follow, share, subscribe, whatever. Thank you.